and carries a big burden on his shoulders every time he plays because of how talented he is and what people expect him to do every single game. So when he doesn't do well, you immediately identify that.
Well, Scumpy is that white area. You're going to see him working with Clayster at red. Clayster's going to try and go up top as Scumpy's going to try and loop around the back. Epsilon early on going for B control, and down goes Scumpy up to Clay to stop the B flag, and already Epsilon has 2 flags. No, Clayster did stop him just short and is now going for the contention, did not get it.
And jumping on board with Bose here and just trying to get a fight out. Like, immediately losing that so quickly, B, is going to be a costly mistake. They've got to get aggressive in here, knock some of the Epsilon players off their positions and make a move on this B flag. You do not want to go this first 2 minutes this way at all. They can't afford to do it. And
they are locked down in the middle of the map by Swanee. Already C being neutralized as well. We'll keep that player lit up for you. Tommy gonna win the one-on-one in the back there. And what a play here from Epsilon. 3 cap off the break in the first minute. This is how you shut down Optic Gaming.
Yeah, you can tell immediately it's a flustered Optic Gaming when you're any team that gets 3 cap like that. So now Scump, they've got position in C again. Scump's kind of knocked some of these Epsilon players off their marks, but he needs his team to help him out and get a jump on B.
Staying on board with Scump. Meanwhile, I'll keep the players lit up on the minimap that are in key positions. Looks like Embo's trying to challenge for red control once again. Scumpy trying to help his teammates get beat. Not going to work out. We go to Embo's now, who gets the call out, and nice finish there. Nate Shot adds a kill to the kill feed as well. 2 down for Epsilon, but Swanee and Tommy keeping middle of the map control, at least for the moment.
And actually, Embos played the first half really well and the second half. He's trying to look for that supporting cast. Swanee has actually been holding down bottom porter like a beast here.
This is Swanee's house, man.
Yeah, it is, man. And actually, I think, to be honest with you, Optics really struggle with their SMG classes to knock Swanee off of that spot.
All right, well, guys, it's time to go to a listen in. Let's crank it up with Swanee and the boys from Epsilon.
Let's get ready for talking. Get ready. Left, smoking B on left-hand side. There's one on B as well. Last one red caution.
Pushing left.
Red caution.
Right. Push the left.
Posing fire.
Red. He's in red. I'm on C. I'm coming to help you.
I'm rotating back mid.
Hold B. He's in mid. Go in.
I'm on it again.
Go in.
Shooting his
Shoot that fucking body bomb. Let's go.
Go now.
Yeah, watch my right.
Hold B, hold
on. Fucking rinse. Fire. One's at fire.
Do not overextend, just hold it, just hold. Let him get
one.
Crates.
I'm camping C right now.
I'm going logs.
Go on there, let's go! Look out, bomb B. Come on!
Let's go, right side, bomb blitz. Gate. One shot gate. Right, that's him. Nice fucking kill, Ryan.
Get crit.
Push A. 2 back crates. One more. Let's go. Everyone go. Let's go.
Go see. I'm coming.
All right, we are back, and man, those guys are getting aggressively pumped up right now.
Yeah, I mean, why not, dude? They've got a huge lead, and not only is this win clearly locked up in the books for Epsilon, you put an Optic Gaming in a demoralized position going into a game 2 when you beat them this badly. Because what happens is, as a player, you start second guessing, like, can I even really beat these guys? Because they're getting trounced right now.
If you go to Reddit COD Competitive, you always see kind of who are your top 10 player lists. They always put all Americans in that list. Swanee showing why he should be considered one of the best in the world. 12, make it 13-3, still with ammo enough to get one more player. He has been hunting, and all game long they've had at least 2 flag controls. They've 3 capped twice. Epsilon coming out with a dominant force.
Yeah, Embo's actually kind of slowed down. I was giving him props early in the second half. He was at 5-1, and I think he's at 6-9 or 5-2. So he's struggling to get things going now. So it's just a disconnect in the squad here as Epsilon is taking advantage of that. That's what you'd expect from them. You can't kind of open up those. You can't be vulnerable to a team like Epsilon. You've got to be tightly buttoned up here. Swanee clearly at 14-4, just annihilating everybody. Even Tommy and Jerd are contributing. Jerd's 10-9, but he's got 3 caps, the initial caps that they've been able to hold.
Yeah, Jerd actually, I called Tommy out incorrectly. It was Jerd who's over there challenging, overextending quite a bit so far in this game. Swanee there just showing off that if you see this man, if you don't hit him with the headshot, he is going to kill you faster. His aim just so precise to start the day. Another one. It's like his bullets do more damage than everyone else.
Yeah, man. Sometimes when you watch some of these players, that's what it feels like. There's no doubt about it. He was in some power positions for map control in this map. and people didn't knock him off of it.
Here's a three-piece for Swanee. Gets the double instead.
Jeez.
113 to 53. Add on the 16-point bonus from the first half, and that is one of the biggest blowouts we have seen in any domination game through group play.
I mean, I'm like incredibly impressed by Swanee. He was on a roll there. Dude.
The whole squad. Tommy right behind him, 15 and 10.
Yeah,
Jure doing all the cap work with Flux going huge in that first round, 16 and 8 there with 3 caps. This was a team effort. Epsilon is going to be fighting for a top spot.